Welcome, comrades. IceWolfGem here. Today we're going to be continuing playing Deathmark. Last episode we have managed to make some progress, if you can see in this clip right here. Well, here, let me just do this. Cut this out, and here's a clip of what happened last episode. Oh, it's a corpse! Okay, you enjoyed that clip? Alright, let's continue. So we're going to go with Watabi. Let's go. First, we need to get to H Elementary. Mary says we're free to use the car in the garage. Ooh, bicycle. The garage is detached from the mansion. The vintage model van and bicycle only access the elegant interior. Thank God for careless people. The car keys was left on the table. Time to go. Hey, according to Mary, you lost a bunch of your memories, right? Is it really okay for you to drive? She looks at me suspiciously. Don't worry, I'll be fine, I think. It all goes back when I take the wheel. Part of that is to convince myself. But aren't you missing your license? If it costs us, we'll have more to worry about than Hanako. She's right about that. But our lives are on the line, so we don't have much of a choice. Once the mark's gone, I'll remember. I'll just have to... I'll have them reissue it. Assuming I ever got one. Now I'm even more worried. Just drive safely, okay? H Elementary. We only have a few minutes to get there, so we better hurry. Human bodies are remarkable. Back in the garage, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to drive or not. The second my hand touched the wheel, I wasn't worried anymore. Muscles reacted quicker than I expected, and it's now easy to guide the sponsor down the road. But now, the thoughts of what I can no longer start to filter in my head. Hey, mister. Well, if I said hesitantly, I probably let the silence go on for too long. It doesn't seem as she was a little while ago. What's it like to lose your memories? That's a hard question to answer. What do you mean? Like, do they all go at once or a few pieces at a time? What if you're only left with sad memories? I'd hate that. I don't think it works like that, but I know it is getting worse or better. I don't know what it's like begin with, so there's nothing to compare to. In essence, rather than memories vanishing, it's like everything's been painted white. So that's what it's like. So it's been painted white. That's what it feels like. Oh, sorry. You know what, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna put this over there so I focus more on the game. You're sure mature, mister, you take everything so calmly. The conversation dwindles, leaving only the sounds of the tires on the road. Then thoughts start popping in my head again, one after another. I know we have to check out that mirror, but what else should we investigate? What do you think? Morgan's up for me. No idea. I can't even remember my own name. How the mug am I supposed to know what we're doing? Please, I'm really counting on you. Think whatever you want. I'm talking to a child. I need to show research a good example, but that's definitely how I feel right now. I stare at the steering wheel. The doll in the mansion, mark bearers. The mark spirits. And the mysterious deaths. I feel like I'm going to be buried under all those crushing thoughts that keep popping in my head. What awaits me down this dark road? I feel a flutter from the mark of the wrist, like it's trying to warn me. My brain might not be able to understand, but my body can sense it. The death is closing in. If that's happening, isn't the problem anymore. Is there how long do I have left? How much longer is it? I almost yelled, but I managed to swallow it down with effort. I think we're almost there. Really? It's closer than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. At any time it could. It's a lot closer than you think. Looming ominously in the moonlight, the school definitely looks abandoned. For quite a number of years, in fact, the walls are starting to crack. All the windows are broken as well. A thick chain has fronted the main gate to keep people from going in.
ちょっとちょっと
Oh, who's there? Oh, the enthusiastic voice came from a man in a guard uniform. Must be a trailing area. Looks like we got caught. This probably belongs to the city. No one's allowed in sight. Didn't you know? Or are you up to something? A bunch of people have been coming here on dares since it's haunted. You aren't one of them, aren't you? No, we're not. I glance at Romo and they take the hint. No, we're not like those people. We're just passing by. Looks like the guard is buying it. Of course, sorry to bother you. Anyway, the school's off limits, so you can go inside. I don't want any trouble on my first shift here. Please leave. Okay? Muttering to himself, the guard makes his way to the school. As eventually Mills leans over and whispers, "Shoot, there wasn't a guard here when I snuck in here before. Better not get caught." Moving around a haunt. Use direction buttons to move. And that shows which way you're facing and where you can go. Record. Ah! I can save anywhere. Okay. Heading to the entrance. Pushing open the doors, I head inside. Whoa, it's so dark. We can't see anything like this. The moonlight doesn't reach inside. We'll just have to use the flashlight. But if we use the flashlight, that guard will find us. We can do anything about it, I guess. That mirror is... I'm pretty sure it's on the right on the staircase. Investigate a haunt. But let's take the search the current area. Shut the flashlight on the area, investigate, and press X. Okay. Searching buttons in the end. Oh, hold on. Huh? At the end of the hallway, a small shadow lights on our feet. I turn on the flashlight to find... Oh, buddy, you're so cute! What's the school path? The light rush goes and dash between our feet. It rushed towards the eastern end of the school. Oh, I ran away. Is it telling us to follow? Haha, you're right. The info was added to the spirit file. Black Rabbit. The door is locked. It's a locked door. What's that? The rain came from the broken window. It made the floor look cold and damp. Let's head back. What's this? Warning, I know that's a recent poem. What should I read? Warning and contacts. I've already did warning list. I don't really call it our flyer. I don't find anything in particular. Nothing there, huh? Looks like it. Lost and found. After our poster. It says lost and found the letter at the top. I touched the paper. It disintegrated the second my finger reached it and scattered through the air. Nothing else looks interesting. Storage staff area. To the entrance. Are you serious? I'm so used to using the other key. The door is locked. Tool. Letter opener. What if I wrench it open by sticking the letter opener into the hole? I'm gonna try it, but it won't even fit inside. Wow, so uncool. Hey, at least I'm trying! The floor is still have it peeled out, waiting for particle concrete. Moving forward. The fire doors rise and shadow won't move. Climbing up the stairs. I climb up the stairs to the second floor. I feel something soft squishing under my heel. I look up at my foot and shine my light down. The hallway is covered with poisonous snakes. Mo lets out something closer shriek upon seeing them. Eek! Snakes! I'm excited to go back to the landing. This is it. It's the mirror I saw last time, I'm sure of it. Huh? It's just an adult pain rushed through my wrist. Like something is biting into my skin. I check myself for the pain. I keep talking with Mo. It certainly looks normal. Yeah, what should we do? Face where the man suddenly right at the gray mirror with my hand. And then I can't make anything of it. All I see is my own shadow reflected as a valiant shadowy lump. A shadow swaying in the mirror. At least that's what I thought at first. I figured the shadow moved because I had. But the next time the shadow moves, a cold shiver runs down my spine. That's not my shadow. Something's in the mirror. Mo yelps and steps back. Well, that confirms it's not a hallucination. There's really something in there. Every muscle in my body locks. I try to look away, but I can't even close my eyes. I think his mouth twists. I don't want to look, but I can't even close my eyes. That was his mouth. And off my face, my ear. Live or die. It was no, right? No. It was no. I remembered it clearly. Ha ha. If I only had that red stuff. Is it lipstick? I can't see well. Are you a grown-up? I'm the tallest in my class. Ooh. Big people aren't allowed in school. Whoa! Suddenly the mirror cracks. No, I can't see. No more big people here. The figure disappeared. The scream echoes from the other side of the school. Mo sinks to the floor. They gaze at him for a while. It must be the same. What's that? That's probably Hanahiko. I couldn't say it. The word sticks in my mouth is completely dry. I can't believe this. I thought I wanted to see a ghost. But to see one that clearly. No seemed to shaking the encounter off and return to normal. Hanahiko's words drove around my head. I was has done a complete reverse for a while, just at the moment. I can't believe I was complaining about not knowing what to investigate. Oh, anyway, that scream, what was that? The guard we met outside. I thought there's anyone else here. He might have seen something whenever he is too. Alright, let's go see him. Yeah, let's go there. He's screaming like that. Something might have happened to him. Right, as I responded. Here's something whispering in my ear. Purify with red. I look in the direction of the voice, but all I see is darkness. Mister? No, it's nothing. Let's go. Purify with red. Nova was out of the spare file. Honey, he goes. The boy in the mirror. Downstairs. It's locked. A roar cry breaks the silence. I guess there's a crow somewhere outside. Whoa! Oh! 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 Okay. Okay. Whoa. I realized there's something slamming against the door. Is someone inside? I didn't realize that at the door. I don't know where the door burst open and something came flying out. Both streaks had fallen down. I recognize his clothes. Some kind of plant covers half of his face. The part of his face we can see is twisted in anguish as he screams. It's the guard. What happened? Thorns are eating my face. It hurts. What's going on? Also to the floor, stunned and just syllabite. What happened? The guard suddenly rushed towards the entrance. And then, silence falls once more. The only sound left is at our shaky breaths. As we catch our breath, it takes Mo in hand to help them up. Our nerves were calm, so it definitely left an unsettling impression. Nothing temporary looks here. We can't just sit around. I felt like I was paralyzed. I'm okay now. But Mister, that guy. Mo stared at the door. I wonder if Honeyfield did that. And I don't know if you noticed, but I got the feeling someone was standing behind him. There was someone standing behind me. I didn't know he'd respond to that. I lost my scent. What else could I do? We're planning to come in here. We're just going to stand here shaking. We won't cover the secret before it comes for us. Why don't we check out the staff room? I technically avoid. The guard has run past out of here. Something might be inside. Something secret about Hanaki. Yeah, you're right. Let's just be careful, okay? I cover my wrist with my palm, making sure Mo doesn't notice. When I put my hand on my knob, the mark burned my skin, pulsing it with a beating heart. New adds to the spirit. Sanctified guard. Wrong button. Back. Black rabbit. Is there a rabbit here for everyone? Okay, that explains why. Alright, staff room. The staff room is in chaos. The furniture is in hand and the walls are... Is there a fire here or something? There's a black scorch marks everywhere. Whew. Well, look relieved when they come out from behind me. Oh, it's totally empty. Alright, let's look around. Oh, there's a door over there too. It looks like it goes to another room. The wall near the window is burnt. There must have been a fire here a long time ago. The only door left the staff room. It's kind of cramped in here. It's like a storage room. Seems to be. Hopefully there's something useful in here. Don't play those kind of tricks on me! I saw that! A box? How does it feel? Reaching out to grab the box and look inside. Got lipstick, red pen, and girl's slipper. Good job, mister. I knew there was a reason you were tall. I open the glass door and check the side, but there isn't anything that catches my eye. It's a massive wooden cabinet. I pulled on the door, but it was just right on the place, letting it won't open. Nothing stopping it. Tool. Letter opener. I think of the letter opener, but what do I do with it? I don't have any particular good ideas. I have to go to the slipper. Okay, fine. I think it's a school journal. The paper deteriorated from age of bugs. I can't read it. Fair enough. There's a door cut in the floor. It's some kind of storage area? Who the hell is rejected into the door? I tried to get a grasp of it, but are successful. Letter opener? If I use a letter opener, I might be able to pop the handle out. I squat down, mark back on my wrist again. It's almost like it's trying to stop me from searching under the floor. I said I'm pretending to be calm. Okay? That's right, something dangerous must be here. What's wrong? Are you going to see what that is? I'll check it out later. I hear a polite bang and I dust off my knees. Let's go around the room first. There's a bunch of interesting stuff in here. There's nothing beneath our feet. We better make sure we're prepared if we're going to go down there. So we need to check all the rooms before we can actually go in there, which makes a lot of sense. Underneath the stairs. The panes spit from the fire door, revealing the rest underneath. I opened the side door. All I found was a wall. Oh, what's stuck in the back of it? Worn out talisman. Ooh! Worn out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Worn out talisman to restore your soul power. The more soul power you have, the easier it will be to survive the deadly choices. Okay. Stop laughing! Let's climb up the stairs. What is this? I discovered the hallway. I'll be foolish to try to keep going. So I have to go back to the landing. All of it's covered in it? Oh! We can... Oh. There are nonsense scribbles on the blackboard. There's a hole in the wall field. I stick my arm in, but the hole gets narrower the further I go in, and I can't reach what's inside. Tool. A girl's slipper? I got the girl's slipper, but what should I do with it? I can't think of a way to use it. Beneath inside. I stick the lever up in the hole and scrape out the item that was stuck inside. A worn out talisman. Okay. We have more talismans. Move forward. It seems to be locked. What's this? It's an emergency alarm. I open it up and shine the flashlight to see if there's anything inside. Another worn out talisman. Gotta admit, these talismans will actually be useful. Let's see if the guard's okay. Okay, the guard's okay. What's this? Oh! What's this? Okay. Rubber. If I can shove it in, I may be able to pop out whatever's stuck in the hole. Oh my word! But no, it won't fit at all. The knife is too big. The red pen! Wow, you got skill! It's that surprising anyway, I need to focus. Suddenly, the resistance vanished and the pen pokes all the way through. Pull the hand out of the door and slide it open without any issues. There's a red tube inside. A flare. What's that for? It's a signal fire for emergencies. It's a good idea for when you have in a car. Okay then. But, well, pick something up from the floor. It's a thorn about as long And I beg of you, that's what's in the hole. This is not a coincidence. I bet he didn't want anyone to have that, so he put a thorn in the hole. Is he scared of this? We both look at the flare again. Huh? What? Why'd you turn off the light? That wasn't me. I didn't turn it off. It just went off. What was that noise? Hey, mister, what was that noise? Shh, be quiet. I struggle not to yell with my nerves on edge. I hit the button again and again. Come on, please. The battery's just working. I feel like I'm referring CPR in this thing. Finally. Got it. The door beneath me rests. My heart burns of pain. This is already in the room next door. There's time and nowhere to run. Hold on, I need to find a way out of this quickly. We're running out of time. Wait to survive. We gotta hurry. And has restricting the door. Alright. Let her open her. When I touched her, the middle of my searched me. Stumbled for just a second. I had to do this. I got a handle lifted up the trapdoor. As I thought, a dark hole leads down underground the floor. Get in. I shove Mo in the hole, and I slide down into the darkness after them. Oh. I fall into the far hitting my back against something. I grab my teeth to stop myself from yelling. Something shuffling around above my head. If we hesitate, it's a few more seconds. I grab my burning wrist with all my might. I must endure the pain for now. I can hear anxiety and pain. Mo must be right next to me. The shake is so I can see it from the corner of my eye. I raise my anxiety in the trapdoor to break open all of a sudden. But the shoveling noise finally grows distant. Is it okay now? Yeah, I think it's on. What's in the background? It doesn't hurt anymore. Thank God, I thought we were done for this time. Anyway, where are we? What in the world is this room? I'm surprised this place exists beneath the school. Can you turn on your light? Yeah. I actually press the switch, being careful not to make any noise. Oh, the scene captured in the light of the flashlight sent shivers down my spine. What? Well, slaps a hand over her mouth. For a few moments, all we could do is stare in silence. The disturbing scene, more horrible than anything I've seen before, spreads out before us. Anyone would be shocked, especially a kid. I take a deep breath and look closer. There's something twisted around the corpse. This is some kind of plant vine. Are those roses? A strange sharp throws in the thin red petals. Appear to be real. Live roses covering the courses and carpeting the floor. My vision suddenly grows dim. Oh, what the? You're telling me? I gotta block this. Oh my word. Oh gosh. What are they doing? Did someone plant them? A little voice brings me back to reality. Yeah. I can tell that I saw someone walk naked here and someone to remember the conversation. I'm stumbling just to get that image out of my head. That's right, I saw rose vines, then, yeah, that's gotta be it. This is not like they just spring up on their own, but what would anyone do that? Does someone decorate the course for some kind of reason? Or did they die captured by roses like I saw in that vision? What's wrong? Mo screams. What's wrong? Something moved. See over there, back there. No, is something hiding in there? Look, the mattress is completely discarded. Same as that it looks like sweat. Someone must have been living here for a long time too. It's a dried up corpse. I didn't really search the course, but I don't find anything. Did they all suffer the same fate? Good grief! That image, I'm never gonna get that image out of my head. I thought this was a horror game! Let me search the... So they flashed it within the vines by itself. Round hand mirror. Looks like a gift from a young woman. A mirror? I guess someone was here after all. I didn't really search the course, but I don't find anything. The mattress is on the drink dirty water. It smells like sewage. I set the mattress over, find a plastic sheet under it. Thinly sheet. A pretty thick. Was it sure here to protect the water damage? Top of the sheet is perfectly black at first glance. I thought it was covered in mold, but then I sprayed it open. It's crunchy and dark. Red flakes falling from it. This is blood. I can't do anything but whisper dumbfounded as I stare in the bloodstained sheet. Something murmured into my ear, as if it replied. There's blood. The blood denies him. Part of me takes the voice seriously. I'm clearly listening, but for some reason it calms me down. Still in a gaze, I shine my flashlight under the bed. There it is again, something's there. Those voices gone very shrill. Then, hey now, give me a break. I'm the monster, you know, I'm just a regular human being. Something silly climbs out from under the bed. It's a man in a trench coat. A person, what are you doing under there? This man looks bored, he scoffs. Same as you. I ran into that monster and escaped down here. And you guys came. The man turns his back on us and jerks his chin. Anyway, I was hiding over there. His answer is believably enough. Why is he at the school to begin with? His presence raises a lot of questions. The man tilts his head a bit and peers at me, then he scoffs. It seems he's seeing through me. You don't look like you believed me. Guess that's only natural. I haven't told you everything either. I could, but... The man looks around at his feet. We better get out of here first. We shouldn't chat at the crime scene. I think you're right. Most seems to feel the same. Let's head back for now. You have somewhere back to go? Good. Now let's get going. The man put his hand on the ladder. He also turned to us. The name is Satoru Mashida. I'm an ex-detective. Forgot to mention that. The man named Mashida disappeared up the ladder. We followed him back into the first floor. When he emerged, he's not there. Hey, take a look at this. Mashida calls him from down the hallway. Was it like this when you guys came through? Well, pipes out a voice strongly wobbly. No, it wasn't. It wasn't like this at all. What the? Something creeping along the hallway. There are rose vines. Thought so. I didn't see them before either. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn. A few hours left until death is closing in. I guess we're on the right track. Some people naturally put others on God, even if there's no particular ailment. That's exactly the type of person Mashida is. Oh, you got some nice stuff here. When he glances at the car, he makes a grab from my bag, and he started inspecting all of my stuff. I wasn't planning on keeping a constant eye on him, but he's making it very hard not to. Most seems like the type to stick her nose in everything, but she's suspiciously silent, as if exhausted. Are you okay, Mo? Huh? Oh yeah, just zoning out. You know it. I'm fine. She doesn't look fine, but my other passenger is more of a concern right now. So where are you? So we're at the school because we're investigating something? I'm not on the force anymore, just poking around for my own reasons. So I think I wanted to check. I don't doubt what he says, but that wouldn't mean he entered the school illegally. What were you? Let me ask one thing first. Mashida interrupts my question and points to my arm. Does that hurt? It didn't take him long to spot the mark on my wrist. Sometimes it hurts the most whenever I'm in danger. Huh, is that so? Machina leans back and seems satisfied. I was investigating some missing people. Guess he responded to my question now. That school came up with a number of missing persons cases. Each one had different affiliations with H Elementary before the disappearance. Teachers, workers, people in the PTA, students, and their family members. I was looking for them. Then, Mom speaks up from the back seat. For those people, the course is down there. She doesn't sound as energetic as she usually does. Something happened after all? His remark. Machina doesn't reply. Maybe he thinks the answer is obvious, or maybe replying to a kid isn't worth his time. But something bugs me about what he just said. If the school was clearly suspicious, then of course I brought it up to my superiors. All I got for it was he continues before I could ask, making a slash motion across his neck. Next, you got fired, huh? Disciplinary charges, something about sexual harassment of a subordinate. That principal guy has some kind of political pull. I really think it's something he didn't want to get around. You know, that wasn't my plan. I never meant to uncover anything dirty. True, the school did have that suspicious room. It's not that strange to think it would come up in some missing person's case. That would be common sense at least. And common sense is for the world of the living. A spirit. Why has something to do with those cases? There's an awkward silence. In that sense, this isn't even a case anymore, is it? Machina sighs deeply. Who would believe it? Who would believe that there's a monster in the school killing people? It's personal now. Our problem, and we're on our own. He turns his wrist over and shows it to me. On his skin is the familiar mark. You too? Yeah, I sensed it as soon as I saw yours. I had a feeling this will be a problem. We're in the same boat, you and I. It has good instinct. We should talk more when we get back. At Kuchio Mansion, there's some... I stopped myself from finishing my sentence. I shouldn't mention that for now. In any case, once we get back, we'll give you more details. Yeah, I'm sure that'll help a bunch. Machida scoffs. Help, huh? You're underestimating me. We could use an ex-detective to help solve the case as much as we can. Therefore, it'll help us finish. Therefore, we'll be able to find information on what we need about the scar. When I got out of the car, someone tried to greet me. Welcome back, mister. You too, Miss Mo. I'm glad you're unharmed. Did you find any clues about the spirits? What, so there are others? This is everyone. Huh? What a reliable group you got. The sarcasm is basically dripping off his words. So are you all planning on continuing to search for the key or whatever it is? We don't have anything else to go on. There's no other choice. I don't understand you. If the source of the mark is the spirit, it would be best to destroy the source, don't you think? What do you mean? The spirit exists, so all you have to do is kill it. Are you serious? Of course he's serious. Isn't as a look at the joking type. If we manage to kill it, will that really make the mark disappear? Well, I consider everything Mary told me. It doesn't seem like it would work that way. Even assuming it did, we have a more fundamental problem. How do you plan on killing it? I figured something out. If something exists, there's a logical and a way to destroy it as well. He claims he can kill the spirits, yet he doesn't even know how he'll do it. Where does all this confidence come from? Don't forget, I faced him once already. If we're seriously thinking about killing him... Machida grasped his wrist. The little shot some kind of thorns at me from a distance. They hit hard enough to stick in concrete. There's no way to get him close to him. We have to make that a priority. Machida pulls something out of the heel of his shoe and tossed it at me. The thorn curved like a fang. The one reason I'm still breathing is because I was lucky. And what happened next time? We need a plan. As I head to the entrance, I tell Machida about Kuchio Mansion. He takes it all in silently. Either bringing it to the doll or Sayakuyo's death doesn't trigger a reaction. Is he so unnervingly calm because he's already dealt with the supernatural? We reach the main hall, which is warmly lit. It's a straight mention, but for some reason I feel like I've come home. As analyzing, it's kind of terrifying. Welcome back, Lord Omata. The man is Mark Bearer too, I see. Was she making introductions? I had to marry on the investigation and the strange way we met Mashida. The mirror, the underground room full of courses, the sudden appearance of roses. I really hate to admit it, but it's clear something supernatural is at work here. And the spirit that caused all of it, Hanahiko. There's note that the Hanahiko is the one who put the mark on Mashida's arm too. But what about the guard? And down there? What kind of news we have against a monster that can do that? Mashida says we should kill him, but is that even possible? Hey, Atamura. My train is interrupted. Mashida holding a leather-bound notebook out towards me. Read this. I picked it out the underground room. It was caught up in a bunch of those rose vines when I found it. It was pretty hard to get loose. Did you read it? I skimmed through a bit. It's got some interesting stuff. That's what he says, but there's no smile on him. His eyes shimmer with quiet anger. Darwin must drain the cover. I had a bad feeling, but I flipped it through it. Rose petals fall as they become unstuck on the page. The notes within are very detailed. The author was intelligent and well written. Reading through it draws on me that this was written by H Elementary Principal. The austere miraculous letter on each page was a ghastly story recording of a young adopted boy touring sessions. The first note is from 5 years ago. It seems the boy adopted by the principal was small and exceedingly cute. He enjoyed wearing shirts and makeup too. There was no denying that the truly suited a dainty red-cheeked boy like him. The principal had a hard time accepting such fancies. That habits must be corrected young to promote some sound mental health, he thought, so he called his touring a cover for his warped desires. It took the place of the underground room. Too many prying eyes anywhere else. There was no safer place than the school at night once the teachers had left. The principal stayed behind under the pretense of keeping watch, then tutored. He was a highly respected teacher. He even made an appearance on TV. There's no reason to be suspicious. The only one who knows anything strange was the boy's homeroom teacher. But she feared the principal's powers and firmly kept her mouth shut. That was his doing? As the note continued, there are more and more deranged and painting a horrible picture. It is off a totally disordered parent and child. My child gets weaker after every session. His delicate frame has grown thinner and his red cheeks are now darkened. The appearance is described in detail, but there is no malice or hatred. It's just pedantic sincerity, his pride as an educator, and a terrifying, smothering love. Oh my word. It continued like that for the very last page. There's no mention of what became of the principal and the boy. But going by the current state of age management, I can hazard a guess. You don't look so well, mister. What is in that notebook? Just appeared out of me, he and the boy in the notebook are about the same age. This isn't stuff you share with kids. I read just sum up the main point for him. That's terrible. We children are always the victims of the ego of adults. Oh, jeez! Stupid grown-ups are irredeemable. Why he said that makes sense. The revolting evil of the adults and the poor boy became a victim. Is that really the end? If Hanahiko and the boy in the notebook are connected, and the boy turned into a monster, is that even possible? Untimely deaths produce hatred. Death does not bring eternity. Such festering sentiments can give birth to the supernatural. Monsters, ghosts, vengeful spirits, they have many names. I believe that you have all heard one or two such stories. Hanahiko is similar. Mary's words are hard to swallow, but after all those weird events, it only makes sense to accept them. If I turn my back on the truth, all that will await me is death. Then Hanahiko really is a monster. We must form a plan based on that hypothesis. Mary is silent at the moment. Then her jaded glass eyes shift to Mashida. In intentionally. According to Lord Otomura's report, there are those among you who are considering killing this villain. I shall warn you, just in case, that will be very difficult to do. Why is that? I could see Mashida narrow his eyes, but I made sure to speak up first. They are from the world of the dead. Just as the living cannot become more alive, the dead cannot be killed. The only thing you could possibly destroy is the cursed sentiment. So what does that mean? It is as I told you before. Death and life exist together. If that is the origin of the mark, there's a way to erase it, will there be? By driving away the spirit, the curse will also be eliminated. So defeating Hanahiko is how we'll be able to destroy the mark. Seeing as that how it can't be killed. What exactly is the key then? It is nothing more than a concept, so I am unsure, but uncertain of one thing. Fate ties the spirit of this place of birth. An object there may be able to fulfill the role of a key. It is a difficult concept to grasp, but that is just how spirits are. Determining the nature of the key, that will decide your fate. I had a feeling we just have to keep digging around at H Elementary. We don't know what the cursed sentiments or the key to destroy the grudge are. Gaining the key and lifting the grudge is the only way to survive. You will be required to be callous to make sure the makings of the spirit's fear. The way to repel the spirit lies within its grudge. Remember this, and be careful. Good grief. New info has been added to the spare file. Secrets of the underground room. Well, we literally just seen a man turn into almost a rose bush. We literally almost got attacked by a monster. We went into a room full of roses, and we literally saw a naked woman in a sexual position. And I'm trying so hard not to get my channel demonetized. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, press the like button, really means a lot to me if you do that. Also subscribe, it's only free, really, free. Don't think of the thing, we're gonna check out some other videos you think you might like. And as always, I'll see you all in the next coming video. Goodbye everybody, let's see what happens next on Deathmark. We're all dismissed.